With 500 likes and me finally getting to 2,000 subscribers, I will do a stream showcasing the Driver franchise, playing some of each game right here on YouTube. Enjoy the video. Driver San Francisco is a game where you can win a race by driving a bus into the lead car, turning them into a chalk outline. Stopping a speeder from running from the law by attaching him to a tow truck. Become Keanu Reeves and defuse a bomb while in a moving vehicle. All before breakfast. Breakfast being a bottle of gin. You are playing a San Francisco detective after all. Driver San Francisco was in development for about 5 years, the team being heavily involved in the whole Driver series. That includes Driver 3. On December 9th, 2016, the game was unlisted from online stores and became unavailable for purchase. The team went on to work on other Ubisoft titles though, such as Watch Dogs and The Division to name a few. Reflections became well known for their game Driver You Are the Wheelman, a game well known for its tutorial. A tutorial that's so hard to complete, 75% of the player base probably never completed it. That's a joke. I think. Ultimately, Reflections made a franchise that was as big then as GTA is now, which is kind of fitting considering they were once rivals in the open world driving genre. What inspired Reflections' work on the Driver franchise? 70s cop shows, like Starsky and Hutch, movies like Bullet, and, of course, The Driver. Charles Jericho, while being escorted from one prison to another, is planning a massive escape. With the help of a female assassin, steals a news helicopter and fires a rocket launcher into the police escort to help Jericho escape. This is just a high-octane action movie with cars instead of guns. John Tanner pursues him after he takes control of his armored van. After a wild chase through San Francisco, John Tanner is incapacitated by an absolutely devastating accident.
Season VF, where's that defib, Ray?
Come on, John. Come back to us, buddy.
Charging to 250.
John, don't you do this to me.
Clear.
Tanner. Tanner. Tanner! Damn. Man, I got no idea how we lived through that.
That's right, something weird is going on, if you're paying attention. If you're smart, you already figured out that we're playing inside of John's coma. Mostly because Driver San Francisco never really hides it. This is when Tanner first encounters his shift ability, the ability to mind jack anyone driving a car.
Do it again? Do what again? I mean, did I do it, or... Hey, that's my car! Jones? Jones!
So you might have noticed that this isn't John Tanner's first appearance in a game. That's because he is the main character of the franchise. He's been in every Driver game since the PS1. So how did this game franchise, all about driving, become a sci-fi crime drama? It might have something to do with Driver 3. Wait, Charles Jericho was in Driver 3. That's right, this is a direct sequel to Driver 3, taking place 6 months later, and oh boy does Driver 3 have a story behind it. Remember how I said GTA was Driver's rival? Well, that changed with GTA 3. So Driver 3 had to show the world it had a microphallus, with Driver 3 on the PS2. Atari, Reflections' original publisher, put so much money into the project that if it didn't sell 4 million copies, Atari would have gone bankrupt. And that was before they pumped even more money into it. Why? Someone had to compete with GTA. With it looking like it was about to miss its Christmas deadline, Atari decided to repeat a story as old as time in the gaming industry. Rush it to market. something they've done previously with Jada Pinkett Smith before with Enter the Matrix. This might seem off topic, but have you ever seen Upper Echelon Gaming's Video and Games Journalist?
In essence, the long-standing format of pre-release reviews is impossible to trust, ever, and today I want to examine exactly why that is. Cyberpunk 2077 notoriously was a botched release. The reality of launch day was eye-opening to say the very least. CD Projekt Red, regardless of where this decision originated from, decided to enforce an extremely strict embargo standard.
They gave out early access to this broken game for good review scores. This story was handled brilliantly by Guru Larry in this amazing video. Both will be linked in the description below. After putting out this glitchy, unethical late-term abortion, the other reviewer scores caught up, sinking its sales numbers to 760,000 worldwide, all the while competing with Grand Theft Auto's San Andreas. And that's why Driver San Francisco is an Ubisoft game, because Atari sold the rights to them after the failure. By the way, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas sold 27.5 million copies worldwide. After Chapter 2 starts, we start to unlock Tanner's shifting skills, and gameplay really opens up, morphing Driver San Francisco from an ordinary open-world driving game to be the one-of-a-kind Driver San Francisco experience. Because the shift ability changes the way you challenge everything. Sure, it's a regular race, and we could just win by switching between the two drivers that we play. Or, you could switch to oncoming traffic and take out the lead. It's encouraged to make this game a Russian dashcam montage, even forcing reflections to change how some races take place, like on dirt roads, where there are less cars to transfer to. But if you look ahead on some of these tracks, you'll still have the opportunity to take out racing opponents. When any other game offers you a takedown mission, usually it wants you to swipe at them a few times and knock them into walls. Not here. Matter of fact, Reflections expects you to juggle a following mission while protecting the guy you're chasing by switching to other cars to take out his pursuers that aren't you while remaining undetected.
Man, he is long gone. Hey, am I talking to Zombie Tanner or no?
As you progress, your shift abilities will morph, including the very important boost in ramming mechanics, giving Tanner a nitro boost that allows you to have an edge in any race. The only problem I have with any of the driving mechanics in Driver is pushing forward on the stick to activate the nitro, because you never quite go forward the right way. You're always leaning one way or to the other, increasing the chance of making a huge mistake when weaving in and out of traffic. Ramming, on the other hand, is just great.
Great problem.
Never gets old.
Hold down L1 and let go when you want to ruin someone's life.
There it is.
Yeah, we got a match.
Quick, take a picture.
Tailing Leela Sharan, the badass assassin merc, before losing her behind the game's actual invisible wall. Tanner can't cross the bridge, for now, losing her. But Tanner and his partner Tobias Jones have a lead, hunting down stolen platinum by possessing a helicopter pilot, capturing the man and the platinum with your shifting powers.
Special delivery. One truck full of stolen platinum, one very confused wheelman, and another of Jericho's plans on ice. Platinum is a good score, and if it is Jericho, then it's only one piece of the puzzle. Could be he's trying to bankroll something big.
Tanner and Jones continued to follow this lead, and the platinum wasn't going to be sold, but used. See, mixing platinum and ammonia together makes hydrogen cyanide, a poisonous gas capable of killing everyone in the city, and Jericho is making it.
Even low concentrations are extremely toxic.
Sarah, if you had 5,000 gallons of ammonia, how much gas would that make?
I don't know. A lot. Enough to fill a football stadium, at least. What the hell's going on?
It's probably nothing. Thanks, Sarah. I don't like the sound of that.
As the game progresses, Those invisible walls that stop the boys from capturing Layla Sharon disappear, allowing the map to continuously open up for more locations of San Francisco. With more side content from the completely optional blue missions, challenge missions giving Tanner willpower, the currency of Driver San Francisco, allowing you to buy new cars, upgrades, challenges, and aesthetics, and the gold missions. Each chapter, there are 6 important gold missions for helping people around San Francisco, like the father-daughter racing duo, chasing criminals as the police, the truck bomber.
He's got a gun!
Stay above 60 or explode. Not much of a choice.
And escaping the police while stealing somebody's money.
Soren, I have a confession. That's Robert, my boss. I love him, and I'm leaving you, and we're taking the money from the company account.
What? You did steal the money?
No, see, as far as the cops are concerned, you stole the money. Robert sent them an email. He thinks of everything.
Some are way more important, like the Asian racing duo, Jun and his brother, making money off of street racing with a story spanning the entire game. The prison van delivery is the reason I did this video in the first place. That's how cool this mission is, forcing you to keep shifting to different vehicles to use them as battering rams against the attackers to stop them from procuring the evidence. Just watch the majesty here.
Boom! Classic takedown. Bam! And stay down.
Just hang on tight and everything's gonna be fine.
All these missions utilizing the wide range of Tanner's shifting abilities and driving talents. All these with 2 main story missions and 4 others for each of the 7-episode story. Following one of the men involved with the ammonia job, Tanner has him wired and is a member of Jericho's crew with a lot of money problems. But thanks to Jericho, that won't be a problem.
Time's up, Carl. Why, you said I had a minute. Goodbye, Carl.
After all that, it does lead to Jericho, who has the ability to shift too?
Hey, whoa! You sure that's him?
Positive. Hands on the roof.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yo, Tanner, ease up, man. That's not Jericho.
I can see the headlines now. John Tanner gets his man. City praises hero detective.
Hey, Tanner, man, I said ease up.
You know, I wish you'd pull a gun on me. A reason to shoot you would make my day.
Tanner, what the hell's gotten into you?
You just don't get it, do you? Come on, just shoot me.
Whoa, Tanner! Tanner!
See you around, Tanner.
All around.
Damn, man, what'd I do this time?
Allowing Tanner to witness firsthand what we've been doing to everyone the entire game. Now the boys have a big problem. Jericho can be anywhere.
And it's still end of the world. Who's doing this?
Since we don't know where his main body is. But Tanner and Jones still have one lead left. But John accidentally discovers a new power, becoming stuck in the frozen nightmare world, chasing an ambulance, his ambulance, to survive. San Francisco is unique from other games in the series, in that the game features licensed, real-life cars. The game includes 140 fully damageable licensed vehicles, all helping driver feel like it's alive, like you're really in San Francisco. Add the fact that the world isn't scripted. For each mission, the events will happen, like triggering a bomb hunt after reaching a certain point, but you never know when a bus may stop directly in front of an intersection, ruining everything. I started a mission multiple times with completely different starting circumstances because of the myriad of options available. Then we have the style and look heavily inspired by theatrical releases in the early 2000s. Now, while I'm not as movie snobbish as I once was, I can definitely say that they were inspired by the same movies as Max Payne 3, while showing multiple layers of a scene, at the same time stylish shots of the cars and the actors. Even how the nightmare world is colored and stylized, filled to the brim with movie references like my favorite, They Live. All while looking like an episodic television show, but always having that Hollywood flair, feeling like a big movie. The last few chapters, while incredibly hard, are some of the most creative and just cool, where Shift is fully utilized because now missions will take place across the entire city of San Francisco, like this difficult mission.
Yeah! Who said charity can't be fun?
But it's also where the illusion that this is the real world starts to crumble, with Tanner and the other characters realizing that John Tanner is in control and maybe, just maybe, it's just a coma. Using Ardell to get even closer to Jericho, we get two crazy missions. One, impossible car chase with the cops, and the second, introducing more mechanics. You remote pilot yourself while chasing yourself. Before Jericho possesses your unpossessed body.
If you're here, who's in your body?
Well, no one. Oh, God. You mean Jericho?
Trying to kill you in front of yourself. Using your own body.
Hello, Tanner. Glad you could join me. Feels pretty strange, doesn't it? Having someone else at the wheel.
I know about the bomb. You're a scumbag, but I never had you down as a terrorist.
You just don't get it, man. You got your eyes on the city, when it should be on your own hide. See you in hell, Tanner.
What the hell's going on?
Just hang on tight.
The final chapter. After capturing the assassin Layla Sharon, all the key players to Jericho's plans have been stopped, except Jericho himself, with Tanner starting to finally wake up and figuring out Jericho's master plan, becoming an all-out war in his nightmare world, with Jericho and Tanner using every variation of shifting in their coma duel.
A few hours ago, I would have driven us both into a wall if there was a chance it would kill you.
Why'd they change your heart? Your balls drop off?
None of this is real. So what would be the point?
Might feel good. Well, you fall all the way to the other side. You see, coma's just a pretty word for nearly dead. Who knows how much time you got left? I wouldn't waste another second bullshitting. Why don't we just kill each other right now?
You son of a bitch!
That's more like it! Whatever you gonna do, though, better do it quick! Smell of death's in the air, Tanner!
I'm gonna ask the questions now, asshole.
This ought to be good.
When I woke up, in the hospital, it was all over the news. Some kind of chemical bomb or...
That doesn't sound like me.
Jericho's not a terrorist. It's not some vendetta or revenge plot.
Revenge sounds like your game, Tanner. I mean, who's inside whose mind here, right?
Yeah, it's not him. He's smarter than this.
Thank you.
Wait. Building a bomb. It isn't him. Having people think that there's a bomb is...
Brilliant.
It would clear out downtown. The city would be wide open. Shit, I gotta wake up.
Good luck with that.
Oh, come on. All right, come on.
Was our last revelation. The entire world is basically John Tanner's reimagination of the news broadcast he was forced to listen to while in his coma, meaning every single gold mission we've done has been real, but without John's intervention. Being reported on the newscast as well. That includes the two brothers racing to pay for college.
A huge wall of gas coming down the street. Run!
Static. The radio's dead. Why would poison gas block radio? Okay, still alive. It's not cyanide gas.
Not bad. By the time the feds figure out this shitstorm, you'll be sipping mojitos and they'll be chasing 200 psychos across the country.
What about you?
I'll be spending 30 million of your hard-earned dollars. Get out of here.
What is it?
The pain in my ass.
It's great evil. Who's killed us? Marking us with the sidewalk.
Come in, dispatch, 40 Adam 30, requesting backup at the old warehouse, Hunter Point.
After all said and done, Ubisoft or Reflections lost faith or just got burned out, no pun intended, with the Driver franchise. But it did get sort of rebranded with its systems and engine going into a new franchise. Watch Dogs. Driver San Francisco is an amazing game, hampered by the outstanding circumstances of when it was made alongside the franchise it was a part of. Adding these crazy sci-fi mechanics to a game that's known for its pure driving gameplay tends to alienate fans. Upon its initial release, well, now we can go back and look at it and realize it's a fucking masterpiece of pure racing that I feel personally outshines games like Burnout Paradise. With Driver getting delisted, most likely because of licensing issues, probably from the use of the 140 cars used and the music. I mean, other games have gotten delisted like Dirge of Cerberus and Crisis Core just because the actor not wanting his likeness used. By here, even having a one-time use online pass, which, as bad as gaming is today, at least we don't have to use these codes to go online anymore. In spite of all this, Driver San Francisco is one of my favorite open-world car games ever made, filled to the brim with style, creative ideas, and unadulterated fun gameplay that never lets up. I can't recommend this game enough. Too bad it's a little difficult to find.